Namaste. Adhyatmik Dukkha can be categorized into 4 buckets. The first bucket is Parinam Dukkha, which is what we'll cover in our video today. Dukkha, as we all know, refers to any kind of stress, any kind of inconvenience, any kind of tension that's caused to us. So, what does this Parinam Dukkha really mean? It essentially refers to the dukkha or the stress that's caused to us when our sense organs or our body does not allow us to consume or to do bhoga beyond a certain point. Let's take a practical example to understand this better. So, say you go to a wedding party, right? And over there's a pretty nice buffet laid in front of you. Good food. So you take a plate and you start eating, right? And you picked up something from each counter. So really enjoying your meal. Now you keep having your food. You reach a certain point wherein you possibly want to have a little more, but your tummy does not allow you to do so. You start feeling a little uncomfortable. You're wondering, should I go for one more portion or not? And finally, you need to drop your plate. You're not completely satisfied. You possibly wanted to have a little more, but your body does not allow you to. Now, this sense of dissatisfaction that you had for that brief moment is nothing but Parinam Dukkha. Let's take another example. So there's a gamer playing on his mobile phone and he gets a license to play for as long as he wants. How long do you think he can play? 1 hour? 2 hours? 3 hours? What happens after that? Slowly, he just starts getting tired. He just cannot go on. There's a point of time wherein though he possibly wants to play a little more, but he cannot. His body just does not support him. And finally, he has to leave the phone away. Feels tired and exhausted and goes to sleep. It's a different matter that maybe once he wakes up and maybe after next day, he can once again go and start playing. That's possible. But at that point of time, after those first few consecutive hours, our body just does not support us in terms of being able to enjoy that source of so-called happiness that we have. And when that gets broken, there is definitely some amount of dukkha, which is nothing but the Parinam Dukkha. Let's take one final example. So, you love junk food. Now, you love to have your pizza and burger. So let's envisage the situation wherein you only are supposed to have this pizza and burger for the next 6 months, 3 times a day. It might sound super exciting to you, right? You crave for this. But what happens? 7th day, 8th day, 10th day, 15th day, 30th day, that pizza and burger, though you really love it, just will not give you that sense of happiness. It will indeed become a source of dukkha for you. So this is how we can look at this entire concept of Parinam Dukkha in a subtle way, wherein our sense organs, our own body does not support us beyond a certain point, though the other part of us still wants to consume it more and more. Thank you. Namaste.